save.
Casemiro was obviously excellent tonight. How important is he going to be in achieving the goals you want this season? And are you still surprised when you see him play that well that Real Madrid were willing to sell him to Manchester United?
Yeah, I'm happy they did. And but you see also in World Cup, he's a magnificent player. And my analysis was before the season we needed that sixth position, and he is fulfilling that sixth position. We in the pre-season, I remember we had a lot of discussions about in this room, but you need the right player. And definitely we have the right player, and I'm really happy for Manchester United, for this team, to have him, because he is raising the limits for Manchester United.
Jamie.
Hi Erik. You mentioned finance yourself a couple of times. It has to be the right financial deal to bring in a striker. Doesn't seem to be much money for you. How realistic is it to bring in a player that's good enough for Manchester United, a striker in January? With the money you've got.
It's always difficult. Strikers are expensive, and especially in the winter. But you have to set the limits high. And we are looking for, so maybe we have to be creative, but we do everything what we have in our power to get that done, to get the right players in who is fitting in the balance of the front lines.
Is it about a 50-50 chance you can do this? Is that how you'd rate it? 5 out of 10, 50-50?
No, I don't think you can judge that and rate it. Because it's about timing, it's about availability, it's about so many circumstances are playing a role in that. And let's be fair, it's now 27th of December. The window's not even started, so it's a long period.
Paul.
Will Lisandro Martinez be back for the Wolves game?
When it's good, he arrived in Manchester. So
is he sober?
Pardon?
Is he sober?
Is he sober? I think so. No, I'm sure he is. Yes.
What kind of impact do you think that will have on him, that he's now a world champion? How much of a boost do you think it will bring to his career?
I think it's definitely a boost. I think I think he already is the player who he's convinced of himself and he has a high belief. But I think also this experience will strengthen me even more, and he has to bring it in the squad. I think that Argentina, they played to win, and in contradiction to many other nations who play not to lose. So, and I think also that mentality he showed several times in Manchester United, be proactive, and that's what I like. And that also when it's difficult to stand up. And when he can show that even more, it will help us even more.
Final two questions, Mike.
I was going to ask about Lisandro as well. I mean, after the start he had at the start of the season, did you ever have any kind of doubts at all about whether he would get to the level that you wanted here in England?
Who? Licha. No, I didn't have that doubt, and that's why I brought him in, because I know there is a high potential, and if he works good, and then he can. There's a huge progress. There's a huge space for improvement. So and now he's coming, returning from the World Cup. There's also not a challenge to go, because if you are that experienced, they're so emotional. And now you have to manage that as a player, because opponents will be even more tougher against him, and that is it's a good challenge. And if you survive the challenge, you're going to be a better player, and that's the player like Lisandro Martinez is. He likes performance, or he likes challenges.
Last question, Sam.
Erik, I know we've asked you a lot about Jadon Sancho, but have you got a date for him to come back in yet? Because he's been away training in the Netherlands for a long time. He's not played in 2 months. There has to come a time where he has to come back into squad training.
Yes, of course, there's coming a time, but the time is not now. But he's making progress, and we will see when he is ready to return into the squad.
Is he still in the Netherlands, or is he back in Manchester?
He's back in Manchester.
And he's training at Carrington on his own?
He will start individual training, yeah.